Yeah.
Intel.
Yeah.
Intel announcing plans to take its self-driving car unit, Mobileye, public mid-2022. Mobileye could be targeting an IPO valuation of upwards of $50 billion. Who knew that that was even buried within Intel, which is one of the reasons why I'm so glad that we have Pat Gelsinger here, Intel CEO. And Pat, you are a delight. You always come up and you have something interesting and new. This is one, I think, that basically tells you that this company at $200 billion is clearly undervalued because you had Mobileye buried within.
Well, thanks, Jim. And we definitely see the opportunity to bring Mobileye forward in a big way. And clearly, this is an opportunity for visibility with Mobileye, visibility to the market and the shareholders, visibility to the customers, and increasing the visibility to the talent that we want as part of this great unit. And today's an exciting day as we roll this out, and obviously bringing it forward next year, we think will be a great opportunity because this is such a unique asset, Jim. You know, it really pioneered the ADAS category. And now ADAS is evolving to L2, L2 plus, L4, you know, and it really is a very powerful capability as every car we believe will become EV and AV looking forward. And this is the asset that will make AV happen at scale.
Well, you've got some great clients here. BMW is a client. They've done a lot of work with it. They're also working with NVIDIA, too, but that's on the factory level. But Ford has been a huge believer in this. Can you talk to people how this is a real company with massive sales? This is not a company where there's just a kind of whiteboard going on. Mobileye has been the leader. It's been, ever since 2017, a big success. And you've tripled the sales since you've taken it over. So just give us the parameters of why $50 billion is not crazy.
Yeah, and you know, last year it was about $1 billion in revenue. This year we expect to grow that like 40%. It's also very profitable already, and we often talk about high growth assets where profits are myths for the future. This is already very profitable. You know, now we have 30 companies that are using their ADAS. This year alone, we added 41 new designs for the ADAS and L2 and L4 platforms for this. This is a real company that's leading in a powerful technology category. And when you look at their products, Jim, you know, they've just built the full stack of, you know, silicon, systems, software, you know, the mapping software, the, you know, whole risk management system. They have been unquestionably creating this category. And the only company that we see who's anywhere close is Tesla in terms of capabilities. This is a very real company, and it's been somewhat hidden inside of Intel. So bringing it forward, this is great for the market.
Yes. Now, one last thing before I go turn over to David, I was worried about where you were going to come up with the money for your aggressive capital expansion plan, you know, maybe $20 billion, $22 billion. Well, it turns out I should take that off the table, shouldn't I, the worry?
Well, you know, we already saw that Intel's balance sheet, our cash flows, you know, we're 20 billion plus of, you know, operating cash flow per year. I mean, we have a very strong position. We will also well capitalize Mobileye, and yeah, the proceeds from this will be helpful as well. But in the bigger context, you know, we have a lot of capabilities to move forward with our capital build out. You know, we've clearly seen the fab build as something critical for us in this overall semiconductor supply shortage that we're in. And of course, we're working aggressively with the CHIPS Act in U.S. and Europe to hopefully even go bigger and faster than we've already been able to lay out ourselves.
Pat, it's David. You know, I'm not quite hearing the why. Maybe a little bit, but is it simply because you feel like this is an undervalued asset that's part of your portfolio that then is going to be recognized more and get the stock price up? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, you know, and clearly, you know, the visibility of this category, you know, it is a hot category, and we have the hottest asset hidden inside of Intel. So we wanted to give it more visibility to the customers, visibility to the market and the investors, and visibility to the talent that we want as part of this as well. You know, the timing is good, right? You know, this is now where we're seeing that inflection point in the AV category. Mobileye pioneered ADAS, and now it's going to leap forward to be a leader in the entire AV technology sector. So this is the right time to go do it. And third, we do think that this ability for Intel and Mobileye to partner in a sustainable long-term way, you know, and you think about Intel and my commitments to open up automotive foundry, an automotive platform for open computing, and Mobileye being the vertical, so we'll have a horizontal and a vertical strategy for this burgeoning category of automotive semiconductors. Now's the time. This is the strategy. We're excited.